Dear students, today in this session you are going to learn about search engine and search engine optimization. So if you talk about search engine, a search engine or it is also called a web search engine or internet search engine is a software system that is designed to carry out web search or internet search, which means to search the World Wide Web in a systematic way for particular information specified in a textual web search query. The search results are generally presented in a line of results, often referred to as search engine results pages. In short, we can say SERPs. So this means, suppose if you want to search any kind of information over the internet, so we are depending on search engines which are provided by different web browsers. So web browser means what? A web browser is a client software which is used to search the content over the internet from the web servers. Suppose if you want to access any content from any website, so if you know that a website URL or website address, simply you can type that URL address in a web browser's address bar. So directly it will direct you to the website which you want to search. Suppose if you don't know the website addresses, website names, so where from you can get the required content. So in that case, you need to depends upon the search engines which are providing by different search different web browsers. Suppose if you take, for example, search engines are called Google search engine, Yahoo search engine, Bing search engine, MSN, AOL, different search engines are there to search any content over the internet. So these search engines will search the content related to your query which you typed in a search engine box. So based upon your query, based upon the keyword or a phrase of text which you typed in a search box, search engine box. So related to that only, the search engine will show you the result of your search in the form of the pages are called search engine result pages. So this search is also called what a web search or internet search. So internet is also called what a world wide web, and this search can be done in a systematic way or manner by following some actions by the search engine. So what are the actions the search engine can follow, and what are the functions of a search engine to search any content over the web servers to produce the same result to the web users. So that we will discuss in our coming slide shows in this PPT. See here, if you take one example, see here, I want to know about the phones, or I want to know about the e-commerce websites which are going to sell online. So if you know the website address, suppose here one website address showing flipkart.com and amazon.com. Here www.flipkart.com, www.amazon.com. These are called what URL of this Flipkart website and URL of Amazon website, and this is also called website address. Suppose if you know where from you can purchase the phones online, if you know the addresses, if you know the URL of any e-commerce websites called Flipkart, Amazon, simply you can type that a website address called www.flipkart.com here. So this is a web browser. So this web browser contains what one box here. This is called such URL box, and this is also called address box. In this address box, URL box, you can type the website which you want to access. So here you can type what www.flipkart.com. Directly it shows for the home page of flipkart.com. It shows the content. It shows the what are the products they are going to sell online that will be shown in the form of what result page. Suppose if you don't know, so which e-commerce website is going to sell the products online. So in that case, you can depends upon the search engine. This is called the search engine box. And this search engine box I'm using with the help of what Google browser. So that's why this box is called Google search box or Google search engine. And in this search box I typed what phones. So this phone is a word. This is also called keyword or a phrase. And with the help of this keyword and phrase only, the Google search engine will search the content over the internet by following a systematic approach, and it will display the resultant page like this. So this page is called, whenever you type phone, it is showing what one page here which is showing what some links to flipkart.com or link to Amazon. It is also showing what some articles here. Right side it is showing what some advertisements or sponsored links which you click on it direct to the related website. Suppose if you click on this link Samsung Galaxy A50, so it will direct to the Chroma website which will sell the Samsung Galaxy A50 phones. Right? So like this, all these are what add different ads are sponsored links, and so this is called what sponsored page, and or else we are called sponsored result, which contains some ads. But if you see this part, this is called what normal page. This is normal result page. This page is also called this results are also called organic results. Right? So like this, the search engine will help the web user to find the content over the internet. And what type of content we can find means what the content can be what any text content or any images or audio, video or any type of content, and that can be displayed in the form of what a website URLs or some links like this. Right. So this is the use of what a search engine, but uh, different search engines will display what the page different. Suppose if I type phones keyword in a Google search engine, this is displaying this page as a result. Suppose if you type the same keyword in a Yahoo search engine or Bing search engine or any other kind of search engines, it may display the result with different links, right? So same page we can't find in a different search engines. Why? Because different search engines will follow different mechanism to display the resultant page required by the user. And next, if you talk about the functions of search engine, how the search engine will search the content over the web database, and how the result will be displayed in a search engine result pages. So what are the mechanism it follows internally, that we'll discuss now. See here, search engines function on the internet by allowing internet users to find specific information from the web based on keyword criteria that is entered by the user. That means what? Whatever the keyword we are typing here, based upon this keyword only, the search engine will search the content over the internet. And next, the main functions of search engines are as follows. First one is what? Crawling, next indexing, and next storage, next results. So these four functions are combinedly called search engine function, and every search engine will follow these four functions to identify or to search the content over the internet, which are based upon the keywords or phrases typed by the users in the search engine box. And let's go to talk about what is crawling, what is indexing, what is storage, and what is the result. So this search engine will follows here. So the first function of search engine is what? Crawling, and this crawling is also called what? The web spider or web boards. So whenever, so when a user type any keyword, the search engine will initiate these crawlers or web spiders or web bots. And this is a vital software component of a search engine. So every search engine maintains one software component to search the content or to browse the content over the internet. So for the internet users, so based upon the keys they typed in the search box. and it starts through the internet to find the website addresses and the contents of the website for storage in the search engine database. That means what this will be started. These crawlers or web spiders or web bots or web robots will start their search to identify different website addresses or different website URLs and different pages which are having a different hyperlinks or URL links to another pages, and it will also identify the content of the website to store the information in the search engine database. From this search engine database only, the search engine will access the required data to the user, and that will be shown in the form of search engine results page. And the crawling can scan a brand new information on the internet, or it can locate a older data also. So these crawlers will goes into every website which is available in the internet database, and it will finds each and it will goes to each and every page in that website, and it will goes to each and every content in that web page, and it will finds what are the URLs, what are the hyperlinks are located in that website related to the key which is typed by the user. And these crawlers will identify what are the updated information or else updated information which is updated in the data in the website, or else if the website is not updated also, the older data also can be fetched by these crawlers. And next, crawlers have the ability to search a wide range of websites at the same time and collect large amounts of information simultaneously. And these crawlers will identify the content which is required by the user, and these crawlers will identify or scans or search the required information with the help of the keystrokes in a search box, and it will collect a large amount of information simultaneously from various websites which are located in the internet database. And the web spider crawls until it cannot find any more information within a site, such as further hyperlinks to internal or external pages. That means what this crawling, this searching, this scanning of the content in different websites, in different web pages will be done. So till the end of the pages to be searched by the crawlers. So if there are no pages or there are no websites having the relevant content related to the typed keyword or phrase in the search box, so the keep on the crawlers will search the content. Right. So basically, the crawling or crawlers or web spider or web boards, the purpose is what to scan each and every website, to scan each and every page, to scan each and every content which is available in the search engine database, uh, right? So that is the main purpose to identify the required content based upon the keys or based upon the keywords or based upon the phrases, based upon the words which we typed in a search box by the user. And the next, so once the crawler has scanned or identified each and every URL, each and every website, each and every page or content which is available in the web database or search engine database based upon the keyword typed by the user. So next, it will follows the next function is what indexing. That is, once the search engine has searched the content of the internet, it indexes that content based on the occurrence of keyword phrases in each individual website. That means what once the search engine searched any content of the internet by using crawlers, so it will generate indexing for the websites, indexing for the URLs, index for the pages which are identified by the crawlers, the based upon the keyword which we typed in the search box. And next, this allows a particular search query and a subject to be found easily. Keyword phrases are the particular group of words are used by an individual to search a particular topic. That means what? Whatever the word, whatever the word we are typing, or whatever the sentence we are typing in the search box for searching any information over the internet, um, so that is also called what search query. That means what we are giving a query to the search engines to search something for us. So that's why that is a keyword or what we are typing in search box is also called a search query. So subject to the search query or related to the search query, the search engine will identifies the content, and whatever the content it has been identified by the crawlers. So to that content, the indexing will be generated. So based upon these indexes only, the search engine will get the result from this search database, and it stores the content in an organized way for a quick and easy access. So for example, if you want to refer any content which is located in the pages of any book, so how we can search means what, with the help of index which is there in the book, starting of the book, with the help of that index only, we can search or we can find any page in that book easily. That means what, that index contains what, topic and content and topic, or content name or topic name, and its page numbers. So that's why based upon these page numbers only, related to that page number, we can search the content in that book for easy reference, for easy reading, right? So in the similar way here also, the crawlers are web crawlers are that web bots or web spiders will find what different websites which are having the content related to the typed keyword in the search box. So that's why in order to find the relevant content mm, based upon the keyword which you typed, so that depends upon the index which is generated for that content, or generated for that searched URLs. That's why search engine designers develop algorithms for searching the web according to specific keywords and keyword phrases. So how the data or how the content will be searched in this web or internet, with the help of what, the algorithms which are developed by the search engine designers or search engine developers one. That's why, so whatever the websites or whatever the URLs, whatever the pages are identified based upon the keyword we typed in the search box. So for that content, the indexing will be generated, and with that indexing, the data will be stored in the web database with the help of different algorithms. And the next, so once the indexing will be created for the database, created for the content which is searched by the crawlers, so that content will be stored in a search engine database. That means what, crawlers will identify the data or content from the web database, internet database, not from the search engine database. Here internet database is different, search engine database is different. So internet database means so whatever the content is available in the form of different websites or different pages or different blogs, everything will be stored in internet databases only. But here, so whenever one user wants any data from this internet database, they need to know the website addresses. For example, if you want to access a Flipkart e-commerce website, so directly in the web browser address box, you can type what, www.facebook.com. So immediately that request will be sent from your browser to that internet server. So from that internet server database, that Facebook home page will be displayed in your browser. That means what, there your browser is accessing the data from the internet database, not from the search engine database. So when we can go for searching the data from the search engine database, if you don't know the URLs, if you don't know the website names from which you are going to access any kind of information. So in that case, you need to type any keyword or any phrase in the form of a search query in search engine box. So whenever you type in search engine search box, so that keyword will be given to the search engine, and that the search engine searching will be starts by initiating web crawlers or web spiders or web boards, and these crawlers based upon the keyword you type in the search box, it will search the data from the internet database, and whatever the content or what are the websites they found related to your related to your keyword typed in your search box. So those websites will be stored in a search engine database. So after after generating index on that content. So that's why here the internet database is different and search engine database is different. So from this search engine database only, you can see the resultant page, or you can see the resultant website and links or resultant web pages will be shown in your browser. So that is called also search engine result page. Right? So that's why search engine database is different and internet database is different. And every search engine should maintain their own database from the internet. So different search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, AOL, so ask any kind of search engines will have their own search engine database in internet, right? So that depends upon the size of their search engines, right? So that will be in the millions and billions of terabytes only. Right? And the amount of content available to the user is depend on the amount of storage space available. That means what in the search engine, the amount of content is available that depends upon the storage space which they are having in internet by different search engine uh, applications like Google, Yahoo, all those things. And large search engines like Google and Yahoo are able to store amount of data ranging in the terabytes, offering a large source of information available for the user. That means what are the most popular search engines are what Google and Yahoo, next Bing also there. And these are most popular, and they are providing what a large amount of content to the users whenever they required. That's why for that they need to maintain what a user or a large amount of databases with the size of millions or billions of terabytes of space. And once the searched or found content or found URLs or found websites or pages are stored in the search engine database, the search engine will find the relevant data related to the keyword you typed in the search box. It will brings that data from this search engine database, and that will be shown in the form of resultant page. Those are called results, right? So these results are what hyperlinks to websites that show up in the search engine page when a certain keyword or phrase is queried. So whenever you query, whenever you type any your keyword or any phrase or any group of words called sentence, based upon that keyword or phrase, it will search the required content from the search engine database with the help of what crawlers and indexing. And this result page may contains what hyperlinks or links to different websites, or it may contains what may show what any type of articles, it may shows what sponsored links, it may shows what any advertisements, right? So that is called search engine resultant page. And when you type in search term, the crawler runs through the index and match what you type with the other keywords. That means what whenever you type any keyword in the search box, the crawlers will what identified that relevant content with the help of indexing, and that will be with the help of indexing only. So that relevant content will be uh, gathered, relevant content will be retrieved from the search engine database, and that will be given to the search engine for displaying in that page as in the form of what resultant page. And for this they will use what different algorithms. So it's algorithms crafted by the are created by the search engine designers are used to provide the most relevant data first, right? So these search engine algorithms are used and designed for providing relevant data to the users, right? By using this search engine mechanism. And each search engine has its own set of algorithms and therefore returns different results. That means what? So different search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, these search engines will have what will use what different set of algorithms. So for example, search engine will use what one set of algorithms, and Yahoo will use what is another set of algorithm, and Bing will use what another set of algorithm. Means what these algorithms are what different from one search engine to another search engine. That's why if different search engines are using different set of algorithms, the result also will be different in display. Right? And the next topic we need to talk about search engine optimization, in short SEO. That means what how the search engine will optimize the websites to be displayed uh, in the top in the listed search engine result page. So this means, so whenever one website address or link is displaying at the top in the search engine result page, so that will be seen by number of users, and many number of users can open that website. If more number of users are opening or visiting that website traffic will be increased. If the website traffic is increased means what, that website is having what higher rank in the search. So if it is having higher rank, it will displayed in the at the top in the list of the resulted page, which is displayed by the search engine. If it is displayed in the top means what, a large number of users or large number of internet visitors or users will access your website. So if your website is having a more number of hits means what, you are having what a good rank in the search engine. So that is called search engine optimization. So how every website will optimize their websites to search any content by the internet users with the help of search engine. So that we will discuss now. So what is search engine optimization means? It is a process of getting traffic from the search result on search engines. So search engines will be displays what are search results, whatever the result page the consumers needs or the internet users needs, that is called what search results. And in that search results, if you want to see your website address or your URL at the top in the list, so you need to get more traffic. So how we can get more traffic means what, you need to use what the different keywords which can be used by different internet users. That means what, you need to understand the target customers views. So what really the target customers are need, and what they are requiring. So what type of content really they are requiring nowadays. So that study or that analysis every company or every website should be done. So based upon that study only, you can know what type of keywords or what type of phrases the internet users can type in the search engine box. And related to that only, you need to maintain the qualitative content in our website. If your website is having a quantitative and qualitative data or content, then only your website rank will be increased. If the website rank will be increased means what, your website URL or link will be displayed at the top in the search result list. So that is called what, getting more traffic from the search result on search engines. So that process is called search engine optimization. And search engine optimization is the art and science of getting pages to rank higher in search engines such as Google. Because search engine is one of the main ways in which people discover content online. Ranking higher in search engines can lead to an increase in traffic to a website. That means what? Whenever the web crawlers or web spiders or web bots are scanning or searching the any content in internet based upon the keywords which the user type. So related to the keyword typed in the search engine, if it found any pages, if it found any pages with a relevant content related to the keyword typed in the search engine, and it will check whether it is having quality to data or not, quality to content or not. If that web page or website is maintaining or having quality to content, it will provide what a high rank. So if your page or if your website is having a more ranks, higher ranks, so your website will be listed at the top of the search result in the search engine, in that page, search engine page. So with like that, you can improve your rank of the page, rank of the website, and you can get more traffic from the more number of customers or more number of internet users. And in Google and other search engines, the results page often features paid ads at the top of the page, followed by the regular results, or what such marketers call the organic search results. And the traffic that comes via SEOs is often referred to as organic search traffic to differentiate it from traffic that comes through paid search. So paid search is often referred to as search engine marketing or pay per click. That means what? So whenever you search any result through search engines, it will display the resultant page. But if you observe that page, on the top of the page, on the right side of that page, it shows what some advertisements or some sponsored links. That means what those are called paid links. That means what uh, those advertisements are what related to what different products of different organizations. And whenever one user clicked on that any one link, sponsored link or ad, so that company, that related company should pay something to that Google search engine. So that is called what a search engine. That means what, by displaying ads, by displaying sponsored links or sponsored pages in the Google search. So nowadays, the most of the companies are attracting, are getting more number of consumers or customers. Right. So that process is called what, search engine marketing or a pay for a click marketing, and we can also say search engine advertising. So regarding what is search engine marketing, what is search engine advertising, so what is pay per click, that we will discuss in detail in our coming sessions, right? And apart from that ad pages or sponsored pages, the search engine will shows the normal results, which shows uh, the links to different websites. That normal result page is also called organic search. Organic search. So in that organic search results, if your company address is showing, if your company URL, if your company hyperlink, if your company link, if your company's website link is showing at the top of the list, that means what, you are having what, more traffic, you are getting more traffic. That is called organic search traffic. Suppose in the sponsored page or ads page, if your company website or if your product is displaying in the form of ad in that search result, so then that is called what, pay for a click traffic, or else we can say search engine marketing traffic, right? So what is organic result, what is a sponsored or ad a result, that I'll show you in the diagram with the example, right? So in the next slide. So before going to see what are organic results page, what is sponsored link or ads page, so we need to discuss what are the benefits of search engine in marketing, how the search engine helps in e-marketing, how it will optimize the search results of a particular e-marketing websites. So it helps to increase the traffic at your site and also the probability of your ad being noticed by large number of people. That means what? If you are maintaining what more frequency of keywords which can be typed by different large number of internet users in the search box, so then your web page will get what more traffic. That means what, whatever the keyword the internet user is going to search, if that keyword is available in your page, somewhere in your page, somewhere in website, so your website link will be displayed in the search result, right? So if that page, if that link should be displayed at the top of that search result, so you should get what more traffic. So how will get what more traffic means what, if you use what a more number of or large number of frequency of keywords which can be typed by the internet user in the search, that you need to analyze. So with that whatever the keywords you are using, so those keywords should be typed by the internet user, right? So that what are the keywords the user can type, so those keywords you need to guess, you need to understand, you need to understand the mindset of the internet user. So how they are going to search the content, what type of content they are going to search, and what, by using which keywords they are going to search the content, that study you need to do. So with that study you can make your web page more qualitative and quantitative. So if your pages are more qualitative, quantitative, so the crawlers will give what are ranks to your pages. If you're having more ranks, higher rank, so definitely that will be listed at top in the search results. So that means what, if your website link is displaying at the top of in the search results, so definitely a large number of people will notice your ad, if they will notice your website link, so with that they will visit your website for searching any content or to purchase any kind of products. And it increases the visibility of your website, which is in turn increase the brand awareness for your business. If your website address is visible in that search result, so a more number of users will notice your website and they can visit your website, they can know about your website, they can know about what the products are going to promote, you are going to sell. So that awareness will be mm, known, and that awareness will be received by the internet users. And next, it is a cost-efficient way to reach target market for the business of all sizes. It means what, you can also, whenever if you want to promote any kind of product, first of all, you need to identify the target customers. So target customers means what are based upon their demographic factors, like age, gender, and their incomes and their employment. They are based upon their location also. So you can promote your business. Okay? So that's why in order to promote your business, in order to identify your target people, it is the best and cost efficient way to reach more number of target users for promoting your business, because most of the nowadays most of the uh, people are using what accessing internet. So to in order to find any content, in order to search for any content, in order to find any product, in order to know about any kind of products or services, so every almost every people are what using internet for knowing, for getting the knowledge regarding different kinds of products or services which are available in the internet. Right? So that's why this is the best way. The search engines marketing is the best way for promoting their products or services and to get the more number of target customers. And for this, they are having what different tools like Google Analytics available to help you to track your audience response with an in-depth campaign analysis. So for getting response from more number of audience. and in order to do the analysis on a target customers, and to get more traffic from the internet users, so you need to use what different tools for analyzing your website to get a better rank and to be listed at the top in the search result, or to get more traffic from the more number of users. So you need to use what different tools. So the one of the most popular tool for analyzing this internet traffic is what Google Analytics. And next, see here. So I said, so in the resultant page, see. So this means what here, sample example I have taken. So one user type what television for sale in a Rhode Island. So he may belongs to what Rhode Island location. So in the Rhode Island location, he needs a what a television for sale. Right? So whenever they type, this is what a keyword or a phrase. This is also called search query. Right? So by using this keyword only, they are going to search the content over the internet. And based upon this search query only, the search engine will search the content from the internet database. And based upon that keyword only, the crawlers will organize the information. They will provide the indexing for the searched content. Right? And this whatever the content is searched by the crawlers, and it will provide for indexing. Once the information is organized and indexed, that indexed data will be stored in the search engine database. And from the search engine database only, so based upon related to this keyword only, the content will be displayed in the form of what result. This result page is also called a search engine result page. And if you observe this one, see here, this is called what a normal result page. This is also called organic listing or organic result page. And this is also called search engine optimization. In this here, in this result, see, it is showing what a different website addresses, different links are there. So in this list, this one is the top one, right? Listed top. That means what, that is having what more traffic from the internet users. So that means what, so like this, if any website is having what more traffic, that is called search engine optimization, right? So if you want to, you are suppose you are going to maintaining any website, if you want to see your website link at top in the search results, you need to go for what some search engine optimizing techniques or some search engine optimizing tools, right? And if you observe, see on the top of the page or right side of the page, it is showing what ads, see ads, ADS ads. These are called ad pages. That is also going to means what some marketing companies wants to promote their products and services, and how they will get what target audience. Most nowadays, most of the users are what browsing what internet for any purpose. That's why they are depending upon the internet. So that's why. So in order to get these internet users to convert them into their customers or consumers, so they need to uh, show their products or services in the form of what different ads in this search result. So that type of marketing is called search engine marketing. It means what, promoting their products or services in a search engine pages, that is called search engine advertising or search engine marketing. And these are also called pay for a click pages. So pay for click page means what, this is displaying what Google organization for the different organizations. Suppose whenever one user clicked on any link, these are called sponsored links. So based upon the click only, so they need to pay the amount to the this host, that is a Google company, by the different marketing companies or different business companies. That is called pay per click, or that is also called search engine marketing or search engine advertising, right? But see here, this keyword I typed in Google search engine. That's why I'm seeing this page. Suppose if you type same keyword in a Yahoo search engine, or in a Bing search engine, or in a AOL search engine, Ask search engine, or any other kind of search engines, the result page will be vary. That means what? In that web search engine, we may get what different results with the different links. We may not get what the same result. Why? Because for searching this content, for displaying this content, every search engine will follow their own mechanism. They will follow what different algorithms to search the content over the internet. That's why. So from different search engines, the search result page will be different. Right? So that point you need to remember. Right? So this is about the search engine and the search engine optimization. And in the next session, we will discuss what is a search engine advertising and what is a search engine marketing. What are the different techniques we need to use for e-advertisement, right? So till then, goodbye. Thank you so much.